Today I'm going to be talking you through how to set up Zone 2 on an Onkyo AVR and controlling it from the actual Onkyo app. But first I'm going to run through your options on the setup and actually the configuration inside the AVR. So let's get on with it. So you have your 7.2 system in the lounge and you want to add on to the system by putting a pair of speakers in, let's say, the bedroom. This can be done, no problem at all. But what we have to do now, we have to make the decision on whether we're going to power the speakers or we're going to have them running line level. Now with the powered option, we're running directly from the AV receiver. The plus side of this, it is just a simple piece of speaker cable from the AVR to the second pair of speakers. The downside of this configuration is the fact that you will not be able to use the surround backs or the front highs. It will reduce your main system in the lounge to a 5.1 system while you're running the Zone 2. If you decide to use this method, please make sure you go into the setup menu, down to speaker setup, into speaker settings, move down to powered Zone 2 and toggle to yes. This will then activate the amplifier section for Zone 2. The next option we have is line level. This transmits a signal directly out of the back of the AVR, which you can then plug into active speakers, or as in this picture, I've got it plugged into a small mini system. The benefits of this is that all of the speakers in your main system are active. And the other benefit is that you have a mini system in the bedroom which can take signal from your main zone in the lounge, and you have the direct feed from the CD player and tuner in the actual bedroom itself. So either way, it's a win-win situation. The sources that you have available on the Zone 2 are quite simple. The AM and FM normal radio antenna, they are available. The Ethernet connection is available on Zone 2 along with the U port. Now the important thing you have to remember is that whatever signal you want available on Zone 2, you need to connect it via the analog in, which is a red and white connection. So for example, if you wanted your Blu-ray player to be able to be extended to Zone 2 for the left and right audio, you would need to connect the analog leads as shown here. Then the left and right information will be available in Zone 2. So here I'm using the app. I'm going to select Zone 2. It's now active, and in the top left hand corner of the screen you'll have seen a small icon light up next to the speaker icons. That tells me that Zone 2 is active, and then the rest of the app actually functions in the same way as it would do for the main zone, but you're only controlling for Zone 2. Now you've got to be aware that any changes you make to networking, USB or tuner, that will affect the main zone as well, because it's classed as one global input. So you can listen at independent volume to the main zone, and you can listen to independent source. The source input button at the bottom will actually set the unit to whatever you're listening to in the main zone will be forwarded to the Zone 2. Now pressing the power button when you're in Zone 2 mode will deactivate Zone 2 and the icon in the window will disappear, and it will not touch the main zone. So we select main again on the app, and then we go back to controlling the main zone on the 609 in this particular case, as you would normally do, and Zone 2 is switched off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.